Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you happen to be in the world. Thank you for dropping in. Check out this stream today. Today we're going to be working on our characters' crafting and gathering. Make sure everybody's up to 25, and then we'll continue on with the story as time permits. Let's see here. First of all, we left off on our weaver here at the end of the last one. Since they were already at 25, we'll go ahead and knock out that quest and then move on to the next one. That velveteen dress. This is indeed an unfortunate development. Oh, Anne. Thank Nimia you're here. I need your help. The entire guild is presently engaged in dealing with a sudden deluge of orders. Amongst them was a commission for a bespoke dress, all aspects of which I had intended to handle personally. Alas, I have just this moment received yet another request, this time from Her Grace, which must, naturally, take precedence. Since you have some experience engaging with customers, I would send you to speak with the client, Babawai, in my stead. We had arranged to meet at the Gold Court later this... where has the time gone? We had arranged to meet now. Babawai will be bringing his daughter Kokomo, for whom the dress is intended. Be sure to speak to her as well. All right, well let's hurry over there and find out what Kokomo needs then. And we're broadcasting today on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Trovo, and DLive. You're from the Weavers Guild. I'm terribly sorry you had to come all this way. Truth to tell, I don't really want another dress, but Father insisted, and when Father insists, I just want this over and done with. So please, ask my father what he prefers, and I shall defer to his wishes. And who might you be? I was under the impression I would be meeting with the Guildmaster. Well, it is of little matter, I suppose, provided the famous Redolent Rose still intends to design my daughter's dress. As for what manner of dress, simply put, I'll not have my Kokomo garbed in common cotton. A jeweler's daughter must be refined, resplendent, a ruby amongst the riffraff. Her mere presence should reassure my customers as to the quality of my... I believe I have made myself clear. Pray relay my requirements to your guildmaster. Okay. And do some more running around here. Ah, you're back. So then, what manner of dress does our client desire? Something resplendent, which isn't made of cotton, you say? I might have known. His commissions rarely stipulate anything beyond ostentatiously expensive. And all for a poor girl who would rather the eyes of the world look the other way. Well, Vanya silk would achieve the desired effect, though I doubt she would feel comfortable wearing such an extravagant dress. Velveteen, though... Yes, velveteen might work. A fine weave of cotton yarn and dynamite silk with a short, soft pile, beautiful yet subdued, like our modest maiden. It will be painstaking to prepare, but so be it. I shall see to the patterns. The velveteen I leave in your capable hands. Know, though, that Babawai will not be satisfied with any ordinary fabric. Only the very best will suffice. In short, I require a bolt of the finest velveteen you can weave. Aha, so we finally have to create something high quality here. Alright, so let's see. We have the materials from last time for a bolt of undyed velveteen. We've already got dew threads. Yeah, let's see if we can knock this out then. .42. Oh, I forgot. I've got innovation. I should be using that. Oh well. Looks like we're good to go here anyway. That'll work. Oh, have you woven the velveteen already? Ready? Oh, yeah. It's been far too long since I last worked with quality velveteen. You've truly outdone yourself, Anne. Babawai's daughter shall have a most magnificent dress. A pity she is no more like to wear it than her father, though nothing would please me more than to be proven wrong. But I rather suspect another dress is the last thing that girl needs. Alright, we can upgrade some gear here, I bet. Let's go ahead and get the body piece for some craftsmanship and control update. Our armory chest, so there we go. Alright, next let's go ahead and do, I'll go goldsmith. Alright, now we got to get from 22 to 25 first. Let's head over to the guild for starters. Then we'll take a look at what things we might be able to make to get us boosted fairly quickly. Alright, well, let's see here. Brass choker. Oh, that might be handy. Yeah, we don't have anything crafting or gathering wise for neck. So we could make 2 brass ingots and a hard leather. Yeah, we got the materials for that. Spirit bond. Alright, well, let's take care of that. Spirit bond then. Get us another piece of material. We probably still don't have the pieces to make the hard leather ourselves. Oh, we do have some animal hide now. Okay, maybe got some while we were out fighting or something. Alright, well, let's see if we can high quality hard leather here. No problem. Looks looks like we'll need to be repairing a little bit soon too. Okay, we're ready. Yep. Okay. With veneration. And there's a brass choker. That's level 19, so everybody should be able to wear that. That will give us more CP, which is always nice. Especially at these lower levels, we can do a lot of different skills as needed here. Plenty of CP. Alright, what's next? Didn't quite get us a level on that one. Anything else here? Oh, coral rings maybe for our thaumaturge. Might be handy. We've already got some white coral that we fished up. And let's see, make some mudstones. We can make one. Are they selling mudstone here or anything? No, it doesn't look like it, but we could gather some. We may be making a bunch of that. And it is Alaska. Alright, well, let's head over to Aleport then. Grab us some quantity of mudstone, and then that'll help level up Monitor a little bit too. No new gear. Alright. Chance of obtaining items by 15% on your next attempt. Nope. I won't be worrying about that one for now. Do one more, that'll get us to level 24 miner. Bountiful yield. Next attempt, number of items up by 1. Not going to worry about that one either for now. All right. Couple rings for our thaumaturge. Spirit bond complete. Let's grab that. Grab that material. And make second one. In our armory chest. And I put one of them on. Oh, okay. Well, it's only going to use one of them. It looks like that brand new ring. Oh, yeah. The brand new ring we got is better. Alright, well, we've got an extra one. We could sell it. Let me put it back in my inventory. Ooh, and we got some stuff here that we need to get rid of, it looks like. Let us move some of these into our inventory so we've got room. Don't want to run out of space here in our armor chest. Alright. Anyways, let's move that ring back to our inventory. We can try selling that. Alright, back to Goldsmith. Let's see, we've already got a brass needle. Could make a high quality one. Silver ingots, we're going to need those here. So, to finish our miner leveling up, let's go grab us some silver ore. Might as well repair everything while we're here. Right there. Whoops, I forgot to turn on sneak, didn't I? Take care of that right now. We will need some effervescent water perhaps at some point. Let's grab a little bit of that for starters. Silver ore. Solid reason. Yeah, we like that. Grants another gathering attempt. Yeah. Put that one over here. Wow, 36% chance of Gatherer's Boon and hit it every time. We certainly appreciate the way that luck falls for us sometimes there. Man, incredible. Try to accumulate about 40 silver ores just for the heck of it. See, it took 3 to make each ingot, so maybe 42, 39, or 42, some multiple of 3 at least there. We might want to get some more effervescent water. Let's go ahead and get about 20 of those. but this should be a good amount of silver ore for now. And miner will be ready to do their level 25 as well. That's good. Get them knocked out. And back to goldsmith. Alright, so let's see. We could try making... Could make a high quality initiate's needle for my weaver. Or make some high quality silver spectacles, but I don't think I can make that clear glass and they don't sell it, I believe. Now some horn earrings, if I had some antelope horns. Thaumaturge weapons would be nice. Got that staghorn staff, just no antelope horns. Silver magnifiers. Silver wristlets for our mage. Let's do that. Alright, so we need 1 silver ingot and 2 silver rings, which take an ingot each. So we want to make us 3 silver ingots. Let's see how that works out. Good. All right. This is nice too, just making the materials will get us leveled here, it looks like. Alright, and 2 silver rings. Silver wristlets. Yeah. Got innovation. I can wear that new top too. Alright, so let's put that in our armory chest, and we'll pick up the new quest for serendipity. There we go. Silver cord. Aha, see, I think we did need some silver. Oh, and I was just hoping that you would come by. You see, something's happened to Gigi. Recently, he started acting strangely. Aye, even by his usual standards. Anyway, I believe I've determined the cause. It's quite complicated, but to put it simply, he's breaking down. I can handle the repairs, but I need to count on you for something. I need you to make an ingot of silver. Not any ingot of silver, mind you, but a high quality one. It may seem daunting, but I have every confidence that you can handle the task. And tells us a little bit about making high quality or HQ stuff. And we found out we can certainly handle that while we were making those wristlets for our thaumaturge there. So let's do that. And if you're just joining us, welcome. We appreciate you dropping in to check out the stream. I'm spending my time doing crafting for this session, it looks like. I'll get to more adventuring if I have the time afterwards, but I'm getting my crafters and gatherers up to 25 to be comparable with the current story level. So how are you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Feel free to drop a comment in the chat. If you just want to lurk, that's fine too. We certainly welcome anybody who's here to enjoy the stream with me. So let's get this thing going. And that ought to do it. Please bring me the silver as soon as it's ready. So you gonna do it? Yep. Ooh, this is perfect, Anne. I can fix Gigi with this. I'm sure of it. Silver ingot. Gah. Forced to accept aid from Greenhorn. So humiliating. Poor Gigi. He's like a completely different person. What? Not that different than usual, you say? Well, it may seem that way to you, but I can assure you he's quite out of sorts. Anyway, silver was historically prized for its beauty. Ancient peoples even believed it to possess magical properties. Although they did not completely understand the natural processes involved, they were in fact correct. It's difficult to explain to someone without an extensive background in the relevant fields, but let's just say that silver is really good at channeling ether. For this reason, silver is the material of choice for making a mammoth's precision parts. Thankfully, the component responsible for Gigi's erratic behavior is within my ability to craft. But gods forbid that his core should ever be damaged. Oh, the core? It's like it's everything that makes Gigi himself. His memories, his personality, his soul, really. When he was first built over a century ago, he knew nothing, but by assisting guildmaster after guildmaster, he's come to possess more wisdom and experience than any living goldsmith. That knowledge and the gentle soul that carries it are our guild's greatest treasures. I take it you didn't realize just how irreplaceable he is. Believe me, it's been a great comfort having him around. And thanks to you, we can continue to rely on his counsel. Let's see, we got the body piece last time with some craftsman and control. So we could pick gloves or glasses. Let's see what the difference is here. That would be 2 more control. Oh, we've already got high quality gloves, the previous tier, which outstrip that, so we will take the glasses. And let's see, new tool. Did I miss a tool here? I think I may have. Let's see. Maybe not. No. Oh, yeah, I was just thinking my weaver may have missed oh, I made a HQ spinning wheel, so that's why it didn't equip the one given to us by the guild. Alright, Alchemist would be next here, and we got to get 3 levels, it looks like, to get them to 25 to do that quest. Head on over and check what's going on. Severian's Way here. And we'll just have to make some things. High potions. Oh, natron. Definitely going to need natron throughout the game. Let us see if we can make some of that. Make sure I'm not missing any gear. Alright. Okay, let's see what happens here. That was lucky, getting an excellent condition there. Yep, they do 40 as well. Veneration. That's decent experience there for that. Make us some high quality natron. Get us to 24 and then see if there's something else we can make. The new things will give us a big bump in experience. At least for the first craft of it, anyway. Oh gosh, yeah. Oh, we got a crafting log completed, so got some experience for that. That helped. cotton shepherd's tunic, spirit bond complete. So I will extract material for that. Any new gear here? Yeah, I can wear that gown now. Alright, let's see what other goodies we can make. Oh, we opened up a new tier here. Now we can make those clear glass lenses I was wanting for Goldsmith to make those glasses. And that uses natron and silex, linseed oil. Well, that's an idea. We'll go gather us some flax. Oh, we don't know it yet from botanist. Botanist needs to get up another level or so. Yeah. Botanist is not quite high enough to gather that flax. Okay. Let's see what else can I make. Growth formula. Jellyfish, oh yeah, let's do that. Jellyfish umbrella and quicksilver. I can buy a jellyfish umbrella here, I believe. Yep. Try one for starters here. Quicksilver. Oh, we don't have much cinnabar. That's going to be the only one we can make unless I buy more cinnabar here. Which I guess I can. Let's see, I bet they don't sell U branches. That might be one we can get from botany, though. We should be high enough level for that. Yep. All right, so I will go gather some U, which will also help get some level on the botanist. The yellow gathering nodes here. There we go. Get a few branches. Get us some U logs in case we want to make us some lumber later on. Fairy apples. Let's get a few of those too. Just for the heck of it. Maybe Culinarian will use those for something after all. If not, we'll just sell them. Oh, I better turn on sleep. Don't do the same thing I did with Miner earlier. Enough U logs to get us leveled up here. Next tree will do it. Bountiful harvest. Alright, back to Ul'dah for our alchemist. Oh yeah, make that growth formula beta. Then the U wand. 100 progress needed. Okay. To 8. Here we go. To 25. I wonder if we can get that flax now. No, still too low. Whispering Ash Wand. Silex. Yeah, we can gather some silex. Oh, we haven't been there yet. Okay, well, let's see. Maybe we can pick something down here then. Make another natron, maybe. Try that. Here we go. Good. All right, Mr. Severian. You disturb me at a most delicate stage in my experiments. Your timing is... that is to say, my dear assistant, your timing could not be more fortuitous. For you see, once again, my incorrigible colleagues have foisted upon me a most unstimulating assignment. You can imagine my consternation at this continued effrontery, but when I consider the ease with which you performed your prior task, and my desire to find a greater challenge to test your alchemical aptitude, the solution to this onerous situation becomes glaringly obvious. Thus do I turn over this misappointed duty to a more fitting recipient. Your task this day is to manufacture a pinch of the highest quality natron. How about that? You do understand that this order cannot be filled with any average sample, yes? But I feel I must warn you. The quest for greater quality may ensnare you with an entirely new level of obsession. And we'll just give him one. Alright, how fare you in your quest for quality natron? I understand only too well the lure of attaining perfection, but for an alchemist, the timing of results must also be a consideration. Here you go. Ready. Let us inspect the fruits of your labor. Yes, the substance is indeed natron, and what a pinch of powdery magnificence it is. With this level of quality, it will perform wonders in any field of application. I would not be surprised to see our client return time and again for more and more. You shall be doomed to create nothing but your wondrous powder for the rest of your living years. Lest you think that I jest, I would have you realize the sheer range of practical use for this material. It is found in the manufacture of glass, the treatment of wool, and even in the mixing bowls of culinarians. Though alchemy is required to produce natron, the substance is of far greater value to many other disciplines. In this way, the benefits of alchemical discovery find their way into every facet of civilized life. The era when we alchemists were branded as crazed heretics is now all but a forgotten page in the history books. Not that I am overly concerned with such opinions. The current attitude of acceptance merely allows me to continue my research with relative freedom, you understand. The manner in which my work might eventually be put to use is of little interest to me compared to the results themselves. I do not seek to contribute to the well-being of society, nor amass a glittering fortune overnight. No, my entire being is focused upon one thing and one thing only. Soon I will have one last task for you to perform. Once done, I shall permit you to assist me during my ascent to the absolute pinnacle of alchemy. Well, good for you, buddy. And we discovered we don't need the gloves since we've got high quality others. Take some money. Here we go. Yeah, we got innovation, which we will certainly make use of here. And a new piece of gear. Yeah. Alright. Now on to miner. Since we're here. Already level 26. Let's go see what the quest is. Knock that out and move on to the next city. So it's taking us right about an hour to get these done, but Weaver was already level 25 when we started, so don't know if the others are going to take about an hour, maybe more than an hour. Water from stone. And you couldn't have come at a better time. One of our number has been taken ill, you see, and I need someone to handle the work assigned to him. Tell me, are you familiar with effervescent water? Why, yes, I am. I just collected some. Alchemists use it to make a substance called natron. Well, we know that now, too. All right, and bakers use natron for leavening, that is, raising dough. Without it, there'd be no ginger cookies, crumpets, blood-currant tarts. As you may have gathered, I'm fond of the odd sweet or three. Of course, effervescent water is good for more than just baking. A lot of miners ask for a drop of it in their drinks. Makes the stronger stuff that bit more refreshing, see? And let me tell you, there's nothing better to wash away the dust of a hard day's mining. But you didn't come here to hear my thoughts on food and drink. You came here to learn about mining. And so you shall, by procuring some effervescent water for me. The Alchemist's Guild needs 15 bottles of the stuff, and urgently. They couldn't stress that enough. From what I can make out, they themselves are scrambling to fulfill an urgent order for natron from the Bismarck in Limsa-Lominsa. It's one of Eorzea's finest restaurants, in case you didn't know. Anyway, you'd best get going. You'll need to work fast to make up for all the time I wasted chattering about sweets and grog. Oh, and you'll have the best luck mining around Buscarin's Scar over in the Black Shroud. We know that, and we have 15. So we will knock this out. 15 bottles of effervescent water, quick as you can. And remember, you're like to find it in Buscarin's Scar over in Gridania's South Shroud. Thank you for that. We already knew that. We happen to have 16 remaining. Right in the nick of time. My thanks, Anne. I'll see to it that these are sent over immediately. But before I do, I should probably expand a bit on what we were talking about earlier. Specifically, the part about mixing spirits with effervescent water. See, I wasn't lying when I told you a lot of folk find the combination refreshing. It is refreshing. In fact, adding a bit of bubbly water makes the stuff go down so easily, you have to be careful not to drink yourself under the table. I say this partly for your own good, and partly because the lad whose task you just took care of wasn't careful. Daft sod threw up right where you're standing. Oh, but it didn't end there. He then slipped in his own puke and split his head open on the bar on his way down. Suffice it to say, he won't be working for a while. Thankfully, you took up the slack, and all is well with the guild once more. I could do with a few more like you, Anne. Keep up the good work, you hear? And what do we use here? We can use this body piece at level 27. That's got gathering and perception on it. That's got gathering and perception on the pants. Well, let's see which one gives us the biggest bang for right now. Oh, we're wearing one that's a combo for crafting and gathering. Yeah, that would bump our gathering by 6, which is really more important right now. This gathering 15. Oh, that would only be a bump of 1. Gathering of 3. And that's perception only. Okay, well, let's grab the body piece then. Oh, good. We got auto sneak now. I don't have to worry about turning on sneak when I'm out. Alright, and that coatee went into our armory chest, so we will equip that. Alright, we're good to go here. Let's see. Let's head on over to... Let's do Limsa Lominsa next. Do blacksmith, armorer, and culinarian, as well as fishing. Knock that fisher out. That's liable to take us some time to level up fisher, maybe. Where is fisher? Oh, they're only 24. That's not too bad. Alright, so anyhow, let's get on our blacksmith and see what sort of goodies we can make. Here we are at the beginning of February. Valention's Day is occurring here in the realm. Okay, let's see. What kind of goodies can we make to level us up here? Make ourselves a cross-peen hammer, doming hammer. We made that iron scythe for our botanist earlier, which they are happily using now. Let's see what's down here. There's a higher level scythe for our botanist. That's tempting. We can make mudstone whetstones. We did gather some yew lumber. Let's see what we can do with that. Can I make this iron ingot? And a mudstone whetstone. There we go. Mudstone, whetstone. Let's see, where are the mudstones? There it is. I love the synergy between these jobs too. I mean, especially in this low level leveling stage. They can help make the materials and get some leveling done at the same time. Alright, blacksmith. Botanist will thank you. Initiate side. Made a U wand. Yeah, I could sell that maybe. Alright, botanist. Let's see next. Hatchet. Give him a good primary tool too. Let's see, is he using that initiate's hatchet right now? Probably. Yeah. We could equip that if we want to. Need to make a clove oil, which we don't have the materials for. No cloves. What about making yeah, let's just make a knife for our culinarian here as well. We don't have to run out to gather anything for that right now. Another yew lumber and mudstone whetstone. So if you're just joining us, welcome. We're glad to have you here. How are you doing? Let us know in the chat if you've got any questions or even comments or suggestions. That's fine too. I'll be happy to respond whenever I can. If you just want to lurk, that's all right too. Just come here and enjoy the stream with me. I appreciate it. Hanging out. We're getting our crafters and gatherers leveled up to 25 to keep pace with the story currently. Don't know how long that will last. We'll do it as much as we can. Once we get to high enough level, we'll probably end up leaving them until we get to the next expansion, and then just work solely on the crafters and gatherers through the expansion, rather than trying to keep them up. Alright, let's see now. Back to blacksmith. Because we'll focus more on story at a time, and then we'll have days where we just focus on crafting, kind of like today. Crafting and gathering, that is. Alright, let's make this knife for our culinarian when they get to be high enough level there. Almost another level. Alright, well, let's put that in the... Let's see, culinarian is only 22 right now. But they'll make use of that eventually. Fairly soon anyways. Next tool. Yeah, we could make something for our leather worker also. Again, the same materials. Lumber and a mudstone whetstone. Goldsmith already making good progress to the next level at the 30, where we'll go next after we get our story up to about that point. Alright, see how close this gets us. We'll level up with this. Leather worker. Let's see. I believe we can equip that now. Yes. Alright, and we want to make that brass hatchet. Let's make an initiate's mortar. HQ, we've got a low regular one. Yeah. Claw hammer for carpenter. That'll be better. We gotta make crab oil though. What about this saw? I don't have any elm logs, do I? Oh, I do have some. Good. Alright, so let's make this bas relief iron saw. We need a ingot and rivets. The rivets takes 1 ingot. Yep, so we need 2 iron ingots. Elm lumber. All right. Put that saw in there. Here we go, new saw for my carpenter. Alright dude, what you got for me here? Mr. Brithale. You've come a long way since you first joined up, lass. Some smithies might be content to eke out a living selling cheap tools and weapons, but not you. You won't be satisfied till you're the best, am I right? Aye, that's the stuff. Always seeking to better yourself, ain't ye? I respect that. If you know motivation, it's only a matter of time before your work starts to suffer. Your customers start looking elsewhere, folks start whispering your best days are behind you, your wife runs off with a goddamn merchant, and next thing you know, you're just another poor sod drowning his sorrows at the winch. But that won't happen to you, will it? You produced quality work back when we had to deal with them tree folk, and now I need you to do the same again. We're after another big contract, see? There's a bloke in town who's looking to buy a boatload of steel, but he won't place an order till he's sure we can deliver first-rate stuff, so we need to send him a sample of our finest work. Now, it takes a lot of skill to forge a bar of high-quality steel, but if you've got all the ingredients, you're halfway there. Saying that, it can still be a right pain in the arse. But I know you're up to the task, lass. When you've made the thing, give it to the whoreson merchant from before, Phaser, aye, so he can deliver it to the client. High quality steel ingot. There it is. And I need some bomb ash, which I don't think I've been there before. Yep. Have not been there yet. Alright, let's see. Can we buy some over here? Maybe we'll just buy some from the market board to save us a trip for now. If we can't. No bomb ash there. No bomb ash. Okay. Let's go check the market board. No, I don't want 99 of the things. Gosh. Yeah, I wish I could go gather it myself. Let's see. Cheap just to buy 4 of them here, I guess. Oh well. We'll get down there in a little while. Okay, steel ingot. Let's give that a shot. Alright, phaser, here you go, buddy. We meet again. Assuming you're here to deliver the steel, know this. If it's not first rate, I won't present it to the client. Check this out. Oh yeah. Oh, he's not going to do this thing? Oh yeah, he will. Very well. Inside, Smith. Yeah, got to get to the examination table first. Yeah. Ooh. Quite how you learned to smelt such excellent steel I don't know, but I do know that it had naught to do with your wretched mentor's teaching. Harder than mere iron, yet not so rigid as to be unworkable. It cannot have been easy determining the exact quantity of bomb ash required to achieve such a balance. Speaking of which, just how did you acquire the ash? Don't tell me you went and slew the void-sent fiends yourself. Excuse me. The markets are hardly a reliable source, I know, but risking death in a fiery explosion is beyond reckless. Still, if that's what it took, I admire your dedication. I suspect your forge master will soon be receiving some good news. I only hope he remembers to toast your name when he adjourns to the winch to celebrate. We've got the glasses and the coat. Don't need the gloves, right? Okay. Innovation for that one. We got an initiate's file. We'll equip that. Now armor. Make several levels for that as well. Frying pan for our culinarian. Iron plate's going to take 2 ingots. No, I don't know why I'm high quality in these. I could do it from normal materials. The plate. Oh, well. A little more experience anyway. Alright. It'll just make it that much easier. Another U lumber. That'll get carpenter another level. We always like that. I'd also like to invite you, if you're watching and you're a streamer yourself, go ahead and let me know in the comments. I'll be happy to follow you as well. That would be happy. I'm collecting a list of followers, so I'd like to see what everybody else is doing as well. So I'd like to know about your stream too. Alright, see if we can make this skillet. Level 23 skillet. Or a frying pan, as it's otherwise known. Ah, good. A new tier for armorer. Oh yeah, so now they can make steel, which I bet, what do you want to bet they're going to need to make a steel ingot? Let's make one. Let's see here. Well, that's lucky. Don't know if we needed that, but it helps. There. And what goodies can we make down here? Chainmail, steel ring, a bomb fry pan. Well, we could make an even better frying pan for our culinarian for the future. Ooh, have to make steel plate. That'd be worth some experience. Oh, but I gotta make 2 and I don't have enough bomb ash to keep 1 left over. Yeah, buy more bomb ash if I want to do this. canonical alembic for our alchemist at level 28 later. Got to make an iron alembic first, and some iron rivets and a brass ingot. Sure, let's try that. Alright, so we need to make an iron plate and rivets. That's going to be 3 iron ingots. Oops, change it to armor there. Make this plate. These rivets. I gotta make more iron rivets for the other one, it looks like. Yeah, I need to make one more iron rivets for when we get there. Alright, now let's make this iron alembic. And then we need a brass ingot, which is made by Goldsmith. Okay, let's make this guy here. Ooh, 135 progress. Let's see. 140 each, right? It'll take 4 steps to get there. Oh, and we got an excellent. That'll be helpful. How about that? Love it when things work out like that. Oh, I thought that would level me for sure. Oh, that's okay. Let's put that away first. Alright, let's make one more steel ingot. Get us to 25. That extra CP I got for my gear is helping me out. Alright, Hananza. Let's see. Get some lip balm on here. Feeling a little dry. Alrighty. Should be good. Get us some water while we're at it here too. Ah, there you are. Tell me, were you able to prize anything useful out of Blanster? What did he have to say? Huh, dampening the flames in our forges. A familiar refrain. That stubborn old sod will never understand why his way is doomed to fail. Not that he's ever even thought to question it. If we choose not to pass on our knowledge, all of the techniques and methods we've perfected over gods know how long are destined to perish along with us. Blanster bemoans the dampening of our forge's flames while advocating a course which would see them extinguished altogether. And that is why I will continue to expose all of our initiates to as many facets of the craft as I can, until such time as I die or am replaced. I may add that you yourself stand as a shining example of how effective this approach can be. I'll not force the issue, but you'd make the perfect champion for my cause. That said, Blanster has apparently come to much the same conclusion. He submitted an order that asks for you by name. The order is for a single steel ingot, but being the difficult bastard that he is, he doesn't want just any steel ingot. He wants an ingot of the purest steel, and that'll require extra effort on your part. Well, I'll not keep you any longer. You've work to do and a cantankerous artisan to impress. And we did have a premonition that we would need such a thing already. You're here to deliver that ingot, lass? I ain't one for idle chit-chat. Not yet. We gotta go into the examination table. The weight feels right. Let's head inside and have a look, shall we? Yeah, let's do the look. Haha, I knew you were up to the task, lass. You can't forge steel much purer than that. It's a common enough material, of course, and one no self-respecting armorer should have any trouble working. But it's the quality of these common materials as makes the difference between crafting a workaday piece and a masterpiece. No matter how shiny you polish it, your work will never be more than mediocre if the stuff you make it from is second rate. Any road, I can see you've already learned that lesson. I swear, every time our paths cross, you're twice the armorer you was before. And yet, Hananza has a talented lass like yourself tidying up after her bungling, bloody novices instead of giving you the freedom to master your craft. Makes me blood boil, it does. If our guild's to survive, it's got to be able to serve its customers' needs. Any bugger as don't contribute to keeping the roof over our heads don't deserve to work under it. I've naught but respect for you, Anne. You're the kind of armorer this guild needs more of. But tell me true, are you really content to waste your career wiping the arses of Hananza's squalling babes? Your talent's being buried under a mountain of mediocrity, and it's high time you did something about it. As to what, well, that's for you to decide. don't need any of this gear. Those high quality builds we made earlier will help us out beyond this level. Alright, now let's head on over to Culinarian. What goodies can we make here? Bass balls for fishing. Sunset wheat flour. To buy some sunset wheat. Now, as for the dark bass, our fisher's level 24. Let me check and see here if I might be able to fish those up, or we don't want to spend too much time, really. Probably don't want to spend too much time heading over there, but it would help Fisher maybe a little bit. Just looking to see if there's a likely spot where we could narrow down what we catch to mostly those. Yeah, probably shouldn't spend too much time worrying about that. Let's see what other stuff might be makeable here. 22. If we could gather, if we could just buy most of this stuff here, that would be nice. I think we're getting beyond that level now. Got one dark bass I caught back when I went to Oakwood, I think it was, maybe in there. Could see if we can buy those from the Highland. Yeah, I don't want to get too deep into the weeds trying to do something for Culinarian here. We just need to get them to 25. We could find something that we can easily obtain the materials and craft. Yeah, no dark bass here. Alright, we'll scrap that idea with making the bait for Fisher. Okay, so let's see, what's another idea here? We buy chamomile from here or no? Doesn't look like it. Where would we gather that from? Over in Oakwood, of course. Alright. Well, we might as well. Let's do a little bit of that. Go to Aleport and then head on up. Because our botanist could use some more experience too. That'll save some time with them. And you know, while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and fish some while I'm in this area. Might be able to get Fisher up to 25 at least that way too. Alright, and the chamomile was the blue nodes here. Oh, a lot of goodies. Oh, some noble grapes and pixie plums. Yes, indeed. Let's take some of these. I love this song for this zone. It's so relaxing. If you played the game, I wonder, do you have a favorite zone music anywhere? This botanist will be ready. Let's see, Ageless Words is our extra gathering attempt. Yeah. Get those positioned how I want them. Alright, so we got 9 and 12, that's good. Now, let's get us some chamomile. And it just needs one for each of those. Alright, so now let's try some fishing. Ooh, my armory chest is full, of course. Let us dump the recruit scythe, bronze scythe. I guess that iron scythe we didn't use for very long. Okay. Turn on sneak. And what do we got for bait? Well, we got a lot of choices for bait. Oh, those crow flies we were using here last time. Whoops. Whoops. Alright, let's see. And maybe we'll catch some dark bass, and, you know, for the heck of it, we could make us some of those bass balls. Who knows? But the main goal here is to see if we can get to 25 fish here to save us some time. Not have to run back out somewhere before we get our 25 quest. Oh, nice. That was good experience. 4-eyed fish. There's a dark bass. Well, we got mooch now. That's good. Well, I wonder if just on the off chance we could get us another dark bass. Won't waste too much time trying. We'll give it a few casts here and see if we get one or not. It was a double banger, wasn't it? How about that? Alright. Well, we got 3 dark basses now. We could make those bass balls for our culinarian. Get back to Limsa. Oh, I need to put gear on some of these guys, don't I? Oh, that's right. That top is level 27. I haven't got there yet. Let's get us some sunset wheat flour then. That'll make 3, put 3 bags of that. Alright, these can't be high quality. We didn't even need to do that. But we might use that high quality flour for something later. Alright. Yeah, a little bit of experience. Alright, and then to make some honey, need some beehive chips. Some mineral water. $85 progress needed. 24. Dark pretzel. We could make one of those, or 3 of those. Maple sugar. Maple sap. Smooth butter, 2 buffalo milks, another mineral water. That requires a fish we probably don't have at the shop. Shepherd's pie. That's not craftable. Do we have dodo eggs and Almeida mustard? Probably. Chicken eggs. Nope. We made dried plums last time. Oh, that's what we did. We grabbed some pixie plums for that before. Honey muffin. We can buy chicken eggs. Goat milk and water. Yeah. Some grape juice. And I can try selling these later, see if we get a little bit of return on them. more. Yeah, there's our new gear. New gear for us that we've crafted. And let's see. We've got a new tier we can work with. Good. Cornmeal. I think we can gather 1,000,000 corn. Yeah, that's over by Dry Bone. We'll go grab some of that. If you're joining us, welcome. We're glad to have you here in the stream, whether you choose to chat or lurk. Just enjoy the atmosphere and the time with us. If you've got suggestions or comments, by all means, drop them in the chat. I'll be happy to respond. And if you're also a fellow streamer, by all means, let me know. I'll be happy to follow, because I'm looking for streamers to check out and just see what's going on out there in the streaming community. Alright, so up north here, I'll put on my sneak just in case. North of Dry Bone. See some goodies we can gather here too. Oh, there's that Alamegan mustard I was looking for earlier. Grab a few of those. I saw button mushrooms on there for a few days. Oh, we missed that one. Oh yeah, 89% chance of gathering. Let's go ahead and grab some pearl ginger anyways. I want to grab a little bit more 1,000,000 corn. Alright, let's make do with that. Alright, so we were going to make some cornmeal. A little more difficult, isn't it? Let's see, let's go ahead and just do that. I got it. Good. Oh yeah, that was good. And we could probably just quick sink one more of those to. Now let's make it high quality if we can. Great timing, Anne. Just so happens I've got a task for you what'll test your ingenuity in the kitchen. Diving Dove's looking a lot less tense thanks to your dried prunes, but she's still a bit on the pale side for my liking. Woman needs some red meat in her if you ask me, and I wants you to cook it. A nice big Aldgoat steak should put some color back in her cheeks. Thing is, Diving Dove don't much care for the meat. Aldgoat's tough as leather, you see, and it's got a pretty pungent flavor to boot. Islanders are just about the only folk as enjoy it. Safe to say you'll need to do something about the texture and taste if you want Diving Dove to eat your Aldgoat steak. Got all that? Good. Now run along, eh? Aldgoat steak. Where is it? Is it up here or there it is? It does not have to be high quality. Alright. So we need an Aldgoat chuck and some table salt. Alright. Let's get us an Aldgoat chuck. Probably have to buy that from the market board at this level, don't we? Let's see. Goat milk. Yeah. Alright. Let's go procure us an Aldgoat chuck. Let's see. Yeah, I'd spend, get 3 for 75 there, I guess. Okay. Now, it doesn't have to be high quality, but let's try it anyways, just for the experience. 90 progress needed on that one. Alright. Oh good, yeah, that's easy. And we'll give one of those to Diving Dove. You like my opinion on a dish? Very well. What do you have for me? Feast your eyes and mouth on this. Oh, is this what I think it is? If so, I must warn you that I'm not particularly fond of Aldgoat. My evaluation may not be the most objective, but if you insist. My word! Are you certain this is Aldgoat? It's not chewy in the slightest. You've done a fine job of tenderizing the meat, I must say. What's more, I can scarce make out the pungent flavor. It remains to be sure, but it's somehow pleasant. Almost delicious when complemented by garlic. Being rich in iron, Aldgoat is supposedly good for you, but its texture and taste leave a lot to be desired. Which is why I've always loathed this stuff. How ironic that you should choose me of all people to sample you. Wait a minute. This is another one of the Guildmaster's schemes to nurse me back to health, isn't it? Why, that interfering... I said I would take better care of myself, didn't I? Apparently he thinks he knows better. At any rate, it does nothing to detract from your achievement. You've made me change my mind about Aldgoat, and that's no small coup. No chef in my native Ul'dah would have gone to such lengths to make the meat appealing. They would have dismissed it as lowly fare, unworthy of their time. Ul'dah cuisine is a true product of life in the Sultanate, you see, rife with pomp and pretense. I began my career there, but soon grew weary of all the charlatans masquerading as gourmands. To hear them speak, one would assume that gold leaf was an essential part of every meal. That is why I came to Limsa Lominsa. And thank the gods that I did. Here, the people's love of cuisine is simple and pure, and it shows in the dedication of our guild members. Not a day goes by that I do not count myself fortunate to have been given the opportunity to work alongside the fine culinarians like you. And get that stuff. Alright. And that should be some new gear we can equip. I think. No. Oh, that was level 27 for the gatherers. Okay. So anywho, let's get on Fisher here. They're already at 25. See what we got to catch. And finish up Limsa Lominsa crafters and gatherers here. Then we'll head over to Gridania. See how fast we can do those. We just got 2 crafters there that we need to do, and the botanist, which is already leveled to 25. A game of cat and fish. You're familiar with the Culinarians Guild, aren't you, Anne? If you couldn't tell by its supercilious name, their members are a finicky bunch, particularly the fussy master Lingzeth. So when he comes asking for shadow catfish, no other fish will do, even if I kindly explain that fishing one out involves an arduous journey to Fallgourd Float, followed by grueling labor. Naturally, I thought of you for the task. This will likely require a bit of fish wheeling, if you know what I mean, though I imagine you do not, as I just invented that word. It means recasting a fish you've just caught as bait for a yet larger fish. In my wisdom, I have deemed that your fishing prowess, land-faring acumen, and physical presence directly in front of me qualify you as the ideal candidate for the job. I have no doubts you'll be more than amply capable of fish wheeling, or any other new terms I see fit to conjure up for that matter. Simply use crayfish balls to catch a striped goby, then recast that to catch the shadow catfish. Take it from the inventor of fish wheeling. Since the striped goby will become your lure, you'll want to catch the biggest, shiniest one you can find. A long journey lies ahead of you, and I fear the guild will not be the same in your absence. However, I choose to think of it not as losing a friend, but gaining a shadow catfish. Good luck. And tells us about mooching there, which we need to catch a large size fish, and then we can recast it. Then a regular catch won't do. Anyways, we've got crayfish balls already. And they said Fallgourd Float, I believe. Now let's verify our particulars about that. Shadow catfish at Fallgourd Float. Oh, supposedly can get them in the lavender beds too. Alright, I don't think we've run our character over to Fallgourd Float yet. That's in Gridania, which we need to go for the other crafters and gatherers. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't been to Fallgourd Float yet, so we'll head over to Gridania. Almost out of our tickets. We'll have to start paying for teleports soon. Alright. So, let's see. Carpenter's 24, leatherworker's 23. Alright, let's see now. Let's do carpenters and leatherworkers here while I can. Before I head out for fishing. Alright, so for carpenter, what do we want to make? We could make us a fishing rod for our fisher later. We got the walnut logs or no? Nope, no walnut logs. Oops. We've got a U branch, a steel ingot already. We need to buy an antelope horn. You know, we've seen those a bit. Let's see if we can go buy us some antelope horns for not too expensive. Oh wow, there's two for one gill. And we'll want to gather some walnut logs. We're going to definitely want those after a while. Yeah. Outside quarry mill. Last ticket for that. And walnut log. That auto sneak finally. The botanist as well. So now next time we change jobs, we won't have to worry about that one. Nice experience for botanists doing that. Alright, back to the day. Carpenter ready. spirit bond complete. Get those wristlets again. Nothing in our armory chest. Oh, there's a weathered ring. New fishing rod for fisher when they get up there to level 29. Alright, so let's knock out the crafter, or the carpenter here. Oh, Anne, you look well. If you have come in search of work, I fear I have nothing to offer. Though, if you have no other pressing responsibilities, you might consider spending some time with the younglings in the acorn orchard. The workshop has demanded my full attention of late, and I have been unable to see to them myself. That will be all, Anne. Well, he sounds a little depressed. Or just worn out, maybe. Okie doke. Nicolio, I guess. Nicolio. Hey, you're one of those adventurers that joined the guild. Beaton's down in the dumps, is he? No wonder he hasn't visited in ages. I've seen him like this before. I'll bet it's because he can't think of anything new to make. He's no fun when he's like this. I prefer it when he's waving his saw around and threatening to tie his useless new apprentices to Figaga's gift and... Wait, I know. You're a pretty good carpenter, right? Then you can make high-quality walnut lumber. Well, good thing I got those then. You know how he's always saying stuff like, you must know the wood, and all that? Well, I bet if we gave him some really good wood, it'd cheer him up in no time. I know it sounds a bit strange, but then he is a bit strange, isn't he? And we have to try something. I miss the mean old Beaton. Okay, let's make an HQ walnut lumber. Okay, Mr. Beaton, here we go. Check out this lumber here. Leave me be, Anne. I must focus. What is this malaise which plagues me? I thought myself resolute as an iron lance, and yet... Yes, I feel it. I feel it! This high-quality walnut lumber, it is your handiwork, is it not? Mm-hmm. Dense, durable, and expertly finished. There is no doubting your skill, Anne. Walnut furniture was once quite popular in Gul'da. Mayhap we could revive that tradition. Or, better yet, produce a sturdier base for a new vamplette design. The possibilities are endless. Thanks to you, Anne, it seems I am now paralyzed with indecision. How you have grown, and in so short a time. You remind me of a dear friend, another soul possessed of great passion. Though we walked different paths, we pushed each other to give nothing less than our utmost. He even helped me through those times when inspiration failed me. I see much of him in you, and so I know I can hold you to the same high standards. Return to your work, Anne, and do not disappoint me. Indeed, Mr. Beaton. A new tool, new skill. Alright, go check leather worker here. I've got to get a couple levels on them real quick. And let's see what goodies we might try here. Goatskin wristbands of gathering. That would be more GP for our gather, but we need white coral, fish glue, which is going to require... Oh, we got coral butterflies. We can make that. We still have stuff for algo leather. Yeah, we do. I don't know if I want to buy some more white coral though. Oh, these algoat moccasins for our thaumaturge would be good. Have to buy diorite sinew for that. Goatskin boots. Oh, it's just they're the same thing. Basically, they just look different. Krakos of gathering. Need diorite sinew. Ring bands. Oh, that's doable, I think. Oh, I need more bomb ash though, right, for the steel. I've got one. Okay, we could do that, I guess. Let's make us an algoat leather then. Steel ingot. Spirit bond with the ash patterns. Some more materia. This is going to be for my thaumaturge. 91. not quite a level up. Yep. Oh, I already had something better. Okay, well, whatever. Pull that back out and we can sell that. Oops, wrong slot. Goatskin choker, also for gatherer. Dynamite sinews. We might want to buy some of those anyways. Toad leather. Well, let's do that. Let's make some things for gatherers. Let's see how much white coral is and dynamite sinews. So we got to get to 25. We could do it making some useful stuff for our different classes. That would be good. Okay, well, we just need one more piece for that one. Ooh. No, I don't want 99 of those. Come on. Jeez. Oh, gosh. I mean, you know, I would almost buy 9 for 1,000 here instead of buying all these. But it's almost the same price. Yeah, forget about that. You know, if you're going to sell that sort of stuff, I mean, unless you're going to be crafting like gobs and gobs of that stuff, don't need 99 of those. Of course, I can afford it, I guess. Let's see what other options we've got here. Beast sinews, which we could get. Gloves of gathering. Yeah, let's do those. How much algoat do we have? Plenty of algoat skin and a decent amount of aluminum. Alright. Because we can buy beast sinew over here, back at the guild. If they had dynamite sinew over here, that would probably be good. Yeah, just beast sinew. Alright, so let's see, what's our plan going to be here? That's, yeah, goat skin, espadrille. Make an algo leather, elm lumber. We've got elm, so that's good. Let's see. Make that leather. for our gatherers. Another spirit bond with our fang earrings. Let's put those shoes in there. What else can we make here? Gloves of gathering, 2 owl goat leathers, and iron rivets. One iron ingot. Well, this should knock me over to 25 at least. Yes. And we can put those in our armory chest. See what Jiva has to say here. Oh, he'll pay. I swear by Louis Sua's beard, I'll tear the skin from his... Anne, it's good that you are here. Listen to this. An Uldan merchant has set about blackening the guild's good name. He claims that some toad leather we sold him is, and I quote, of inferior quality. You heard me. Inferior. The gall of the man. I swear to you, I would be the very soul of contrition if his allegations were proven true, but they just seem so utterly unthinkable. Why, he claims the leather was unevenly tanned and still reeking of toad slime. It's clear that whoever made that leather didn't know the first thing about working with toad skin, which means that there's no way in the seven hells that it came from us. Believe me when I tell you, Anne, I'll be deep in the cold, hard ground before I permit such shoddy work to bear our name. The very thought of some two-gill hide mangler claiming to represent this guild makes me want to... Ultimately, it doesn't matter that this isn't our handiwork. If our customers begin to suspect that our standards are slipping and that we are not showing our materials the proper respect, our good name will be lost and our many years of hard work will have been for naught. We cannot let that happen. Though I am certain we have done no wrong, we need to make this right. We'll settle this with a display of authentic craftsmanship. Prepare a circle of high-quality toad leather and bring it to me for inspection. Understood? We don't have the materials for that. We've got to get the Gigan toad skin. At least we've got the albumin already, which we gathered last time in a previous stream. Gigan toad skin. All right. Yeah, we'll grab several of those. They'll be useful, I'm sure. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Oh, nice. Excellent condition. Freedom. Spirit bonds complete. All right. Hey, if you're joining us, we're getting all our crafters and gatherers up to 25, which is about the story level we're at right now. And we'll be moving on to the main story in a bit. We're not skipping things either. We're just going through the whole story leisurely, just trying to have a good time, enjoying the atmosphere and the game and the stories involved with the crafters, gatherers, and our main job. Prepare a circle of high quality toad leather and bring it to me immediately. I want this matter resolved as soon as possible. Check it out. Oh yeah, gotta do this. This will do nicely, Anne. You clearly understand the unique properties of toad skin and how best to harness them. This leather is sturdy, flexible, and completely free of unpleasant odors. There is but one thing left to do. I want you to take this toad leather, march down to the Carline canopy, and shove it in this Amar's face. Show the impertinent fool what real Fen-Il quality looks like. Okay, boss. Completely and utterly unacceptable. Shame on Fen-Il and their vainglorious claims. How could anyone call this rubbish toad leather? Check this out. About time one of you charlatans showed up. What is this? More toad leather? I demanded a full refund, not more of your... Wait, is this? By the 12, I have never seen such exquisite toad leather. This would make an excellent belt or bag. Am I to understand that you are a producer of fenial goods, and you bring this to me by special order of the legendary Jiva herself? What in the world is the meaning of this? Blah, blah. Well, you see, it's like this. I am most terribly sorry, good lady. When the merchant told me it was Gridanian leather, I naturally assumed that this Angerbotha was somehow affiliated with fenil. These names kill me. I should have known it was too good to be true. A fraction of the time, a fraction of the price, he said. Well, I certainly got what I paid for. I mean, I had never even heard of Angerbotha before, but everyone knows that Gridania is famous for... No more excuses. It is my responsibility as a merchant to evaluate the supplier, and my own damn fault that I purchased an inferior product. Reputation is everything in this world, and I fear I have unjustly besmirched your guilds. And yet, despite all that, the great Jiva saw fit to gift me this exquisite leather. Well, I too have a reputation to uphold. This gesture cannot go unanswered. Let's see, what's this quest over here? A sight to behold. Oh yeah, we'll want to unlock that at some point. As if I'm not busy enough without playing Lost and Found. Oh, do forgive me, friend. Once again, one of our customers has departed without her belongings, and I'm at a loss for what to do about it. While I understand that adventurers have many cares on their minds, it would make my life much easier if they could keep their personal effects in order. But you did not come here to lend an ear to my grumblings. This is the book in question. The face of its owner was unfamiliar to me, but Errol over there seemed quite smitten with her, as with every pretty lass he lays his eyes on. But that's neither here nor there. Might I trouble you to inquire as to the girl's whereabouts? I've found the man to be less than forthcoming ever since I spurned his advances. Alright, Errol, tell us. Ah, the sweet little thing with the journal? Of course I remember her, and remember her well. Had a smile to warm the heart, and a laugh, a lilt, one might say, to tickle the depths of the soul. And she was most eager to hear tales of my many travels, which speaks to a keen and sensitive mind. Jilly, I believe, was her name. No, that's not right. Jilly was the redhead from last week. Ah, damned if I can remember. You must understand, no small number of comely lasses seek out my company. I dare say keeping all the names and faces straight is an adventure in itself. Any road, the girl spoke of paying a visit to Apkalu Falls before traveling on. Like as not, you'll find her there now, shedding a tear or two at our parting. Do pass along my regards if you see her. She should be readily recognizable in that charming straw hat of hers. Alright, well thanks for that info. We can check that out later. So let's head back to Jiva. Yeah, I think I like Jiva better than Giva. I think I was saying it Giva a stream or two back. Excellent work, Anne. That bastard Aymar felt so appallingly guilty he rushed over here to beg my forgiveness in person. I have witnessed some groveling in my time, but his was a truly masterful display. Bowing, stuttering, sniveling, it had it all. Oh, how I wish you had seen it, Anne. A proud Uldan merchant humbled by a circle of toad leather. You've improved more than I thought. Now all we have to do is find out who's making this Angerbotha dross. Our contrite friend said that he had been told it was a new Gridanian brand, but no one here has heard of it. New Gridanian brand. It's obvious they mean to capitalize on our good name. I'd like to meet the man who made that toad leather. Actually, Anne, should you happen across him in your travels, I'd consider it a personal favor if you would flay the skin from his back and make me a pair of soles so that I can grind him into the dirt every single day. All right, take the money. New skill. Alright, so we got that knocked out, and of course botanist is here. Let's see what direction that takes us, if it's going to take us anywhere near where we got to go for fishing. To wrap these last two up here. Aromatic aspirations. Oh, what do you want to bet it's going to be that chamomile that we got over in Oakwood? We could have gotten more of that. As Gridania continues to make headway along the road to recovery, ever more outsiders shall flock to her gates. They come here in hopes of trading, and Gridania must welcome them if she is to forge stronger bonds with her neighbors and prosper. Make no mistake, Anne, busy times lie ahead. Verily, we have just now received an order for no fewer than 2,000 fine quality sprigs of chamomile from the quicksand in Ul'dah, so run along and harvest them, would you? I jest, of course. A task of this scale will require more than 2 hands. If you would be so good as to procure, say, 15 sprigs, I would consider it an appropriate contribution. Chamomile is well known for its fragrant aroma and soothing properties. There is satisfaction to be had in ensuring that folk from every corner of the realm can sample the delights of this great staple. Do you not agree? The herb is abundant in Upper Lanaska, around Oakwood to be precise. Once you have harvested 15 sprigs, pray deliver them to Sandra. I've got 5 already. Okay. So anyway, let's see. We'll go gather that in a bit. We're over here to do some fishing. Oh, insufficient armory space again. Alrighty. Boy, we just keep throwing new stuff in there. Square maple shield I'm not going to use. Return that. Return that. And a bunch of other stuff we could toss here. We don't need that level 19 deal. Level 15 knife. 16 expires. Alright. Anyway. That should have that. Enough space for that. Sort those. Now change job. Back to Fisher. And Fallgourd float is out to the west. And remember, we got to use crayfish balls to catch us a, what did they say, a dusk goby, was it? North Shroud. Never been to Fallgourd float yet, so we're going to go ahead and knock that out here. You know we got to get there later for other things anyways, right? Uh-oh, it's Attack of the Killer Ground Squirrels. And if you're new to the stream, welcome. How are you doing? Let us know in the chat. Be happy to respond. Or just if you want to lurk, that's fine too. We don't mind. If you're also a streamer, by all means, let me know. I'll be happy to give you a follow so I can check out what's going on in the streaming world with you. We're doing our crafters and gatherers here, up to about 25. Our story level is right at 25. I'm going to try not to let them get too far behind, up to a point anyways. And then we'll do larger chunks of just story and then spend more focused time on crafters and gatherers between expansions probably. Alright, so I got to attune to this. Let me verify this deal with the shadow catfish again. And we're going to mooch it from striped goby, or Alamega and fighting fish, it says. Alright, so we're going to use crayfish balls, is that right? I wonder. Could try it from an Alamega fighting fish, narrow it down a bit, maybe? No, I can't. Crayfish balls are going to catch quite a few things, it looks like here. Alright, well, let's just give it a try. We've already got crayfish balls selected. Oh, I've got my chocobo bag. I can throw extra bait in there and materia as well. Bass balls, floating minnow, crab balls, crowfly, rat tail, bloodworm, pillbug, keeping those, and the versatile lure. Alright. Good. Now it has to be a high quality, so let's see how much. I've got 420 GP. Use patience, and since what is it? Striped goby is a small, single banger here. Alright, well, let's give this a try. See if we fish up any striped gobies. Get in here so I see this okay. There we go. Good, that got a high quality or a large one. There's our striped goby. Let's recast it now. And that shadow catfish is going to be a double banger, so make sure we use the powerful hook set. Keep your fingers crossed. Okay, looks like we're catching whatever it is. Haha, there we go. Shadow catfish. Successful. Alright, let's go turn that in. And since we're out Lanaska way, we'll go grab those chamomiles in Oakwood. And we'll be done with the crafters and gatherers. You'll find the catfish you seek at Fallgourd Float in the North Shroud. Mayhap it's a tad presumptuous to say you will find one, but that's where they are at any rate. And you were right, Sissipu. Ooh. Lingzith ought to crack a smile when he glimpses this beauty. They say never to look a gift fish in the mouth, but one can't help but stare at that gaping grimace. It looks like it could swallow a person whole. I'm sure the fish of Gridania are none too displeased to see this one leave the water. I heard that Yarzans covet the fish too, sometimes migrating north and attacking fishermen in hopes of stealing the catch. Suppose I should have warned you about that ahead of time. Still, I don't see what all the fuss is about. For all the lengths one need travel and dangers one need brave, the fish tastes little better than mud. Psst! Pardon me, but perhaps I might persuade you to prepare them in a proper bath? Water washes off the waste you can wipe away, but the invisible vapors only vanish with vinegar. You must mind the mud you can't see. Speaking of the mud you can't see, where did you come out of all of a sudden? A good guildmaster gusts in and goes out a gale. Now you see me, now you don't. Actually, I think we both still see you standing right there. But that is neither here nor there. And there are few fishermen who could haul in the catch you did today. Frankly, I've started to wonder how we ever got along without you. Alright, let's see. We got the body piece. We could use the pants, I think. We've got some good gloves already. And the shoes, we already got some good shoes. Alright, yeah, let's grab the pants. And now we've got auto sneak for our fisher. Good, good, good. There we go. Oh, some green pants. Alright, so now back to botanist. We've got a... Oh, you know what? Maybe... I think it's cheaper to take the ferry to Aleport 78 to teleport there. Where am I going? Let's just take the ferry. I think it was only 40 or so. Not that big of a difference, but you know, every little bit and all that. 40 gil. And our auto sneak is kicked in. And we need 15 sprigs of chamomile. And then we can finally have all of our crafters and gatherers finished up after 3 hours here. And I've already picked up the latest Thaumaturge job quest, which is over in Little Alamigo, which we were headed to. For our main story, anyways. Alright, let's get this chamomile. And we should finish up that A Sight to Behold while we're back in Gridania. Alright, chamomile. No new gear there. So, Fufucha has you harvesting chamomile as well, does she? Return here when you have 15 sprigs and I'll add them to the pile. While you harvest, I shall ponder how in the 7 hells I'm supposed to ship them all. 13, 14, 15. Aye, precisely 15 sprigs of chamomile. My thanks, friend. Ah, that distinct aroma. There's nothing like chamomile tea to calm the nerves. It's the perfect way to end the day, I reckon. Now all I have to do is wait for your fellow harvesters to bring the rest, pack the lot, and drag it all to the airship landing. I expect I will have earned a cup or two of tea when that's done, though I rather suspect it will be the very last thing I fancy. I don't know if Fufucha mentioned, but this batch is bound for Ul'dah. It would seem the lords and ladies there have developed a taste for chamomile tea. Developed a taste, I said, but like as not, they drink it just to impress their neighbors. Wouldn't surprise me one bit if each cup was served on a golden saucer. Ah! But there I go again, spouting my old prejudices. It's a bad Gridanian habit, I know. Sooner or later I'll have to get rid of it. Don't want a visiting Ul'dah to splash hot tea in my face now, do I? Ha ha ha! And we decided we don't need anything else here, because those shoes, yeah, they're one perception point lower than the high quality ones. Here, no, we have, because we've got high quality size, yep. Alright, good, well we're done with that. And let's go finish up this other quest and get on our thaumaturge. See, we're level 40 thaumaturge. We're only at story level 25. The road to 80 buff that's on this particular server is really making it easy to level up here. At Apkalu Falls, which is over here kind of between Miketo's Amphitheater and the Lancers Guild. Pardon, I don't believe we've met. You've something of mine, you say? My journal! Thank the 12! In my haste to escape the clutches of that insufferable mutton-monger, it slipped my mind entirely. Might I be so bold as to ask your name? You have my gratitude, Anne. It may not look like much, but I count this humble diary among my most prized possessions. Its pages brim with tales of the most heart-stirring sights to be seen in our realm. It is told to me by the sensitive souls I have met in my travels across Eorzea, tales that have struck me with a most incurable case of wanderlust. As an adventurer, you too have seen the realm, I am sure, but I would ask you, Anne, have you truly seen her, borne witness to Eorzea in her myriads of splendor? Yeah, I might need some water here. Have you stood on the palm-fringed beaches of Costa del Sol just as the sun peeks out over the horizon, its rays kissing the sands beneath your feet? Have you lost yourself in the night sky of the Segoli, adrift amidst a boundless sea of stars? Ah, but why do I even try to convey with words that which must be seen to be appreciated? To our fortune, whithersoever we wander, Eorzea's beauty is but a stone's throw away. If I may quote from my journal, yes, this is the one. Afore the fane, beneath the two that are as one, her divine cup runneth over with light ethereal. Such were the conjurer's words, and I would see as she saw. I saw for myself before coming here, and I can assure you the conjurer spoke true. Indulge me. Go there and look out upon the beauty before you. I would hear your thoughts. Right over by the Conjurer's Guild afore the fane. Let's see. Go look out there. For the fame, let's see. Here we get it. Look around. Yes, you have looked upon one of Eorzea's stirring vistas, as identified by the explorer Millith Ironheart. Return to Apkalu Falls and report your sighting. We would usually wrap up this stream about 10 minutes ago or so, but we're going to push on just a little bit further here. We're going to get to a good point where we can start next time. Welcome back, Anne. I trust you were as moved by the sight as I was. The great stone that adorns the entrance to Stillglade Fane is none other than the Sky Serpent's egg, cast down from the heavens by Nofika the matron so long ago. And those mammoth tree trunks, remnants no doubt of a primeval forest. Whence did they come? Why do the two great arbors grow as one? This I do not know, but what I do know is that the realm is replete with such beauty, if only we know where to look. This is what compels me to wander. Not the promise of power, glory, or riches, but a burning desire to bear witness to all the wonders around us, as wrought by gods and men alike. Though we have just met, the twinkle in your eye tells me that we share certain aesthetic sensitivities. It would be my pleasure to gift you with a sightseeing log of your own. In its pages you will find my record of the most stirring sights in the realm, both those I have seen with my own eyes and those I have, thus far at least, only heard of in my travels. No doubt your adventures keep you occupied, but is this not all the more reason to take in the sights as you travel, that both body and mind might enjoy a moment's respite from time to time? And who can say, perhaps you will discover glorious new vistas that have eluded even me. With that, I wish you safe travels, Anne. When you have seen all there is to see, pray return to me. I would like nothing more than to share impressions with a fellow sensitive soul. Now we have access to the sightseeing log. Master of the Rolls. You've accomplished enough feats to keep the bard singing for a lifetime, lass. Oh, really? Okay. Such an achievement shouldn't go unrecognized, and to that end I'd like you to have this. Consider it a token of my highest esteem. Accrued achievement points have earned you achievement certificates. Okay. Let's exchange them. How many we got? We got 7 so far. Oh, okay. And then there's things over here we could get. We can get some minions. Oh, yeah. Some bardings. Alright. Oh, you know what? I already have the Black Mage barding, do I? Let's get some fashion items here. Ribbons, that chocobo head. I've already got a goblin cap. Alright. Yeah, I've got the Black Mage barding. Since I am a thaumaturge, I think I may, oh no. Let's make a barding of light. I'm letting him cure me. Can be healing me while I'm fighting. Yeah, we'll just do that. Alright, so next we need to get to Little Alamigo. And we can do that fairly easily from our hometown of Ul'dah. We can get things settled to a point here. So we'll look at the map here just to show you. Little Alamigo's right here. And you see Central Thanalin's right there. So if we go out this lower gate, we can get there pretty fast. Here's our chocobo with the new barding on. Yeah, and our mount speed here is sped up. Here we go. And see that one, Braving New Depths, is one we can finish up here as well. It's all the way over here on the other side. And we're too high level, currently too high level for this fate, unless we level some. Why yes, Hihibaru's my father. He said what? I wish I could be a better daughter to him. It's just that, oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't bother you with family matters, but I am grateful to you for delivering the message. Now then, what brings you here? A masked man? I'm afraid the description doesn't ring any bells, but one of the others here may have seen something. I would recommend you first speak with Gundobald, the leader of the settlement. I must warn you, though, he isn't exactly accommodating to outsiders. All right. Who are you? State your business and be quick about it. I am an adventurer. Looking for a masked villain, you say? And why should we help you, pray? We struggle enough without having to answer the whim of every outsider. You are not welcome here. Be gone! And we get some dye with that. At least he gave us some dye. And it looks like the next quest is over here. And I will not be bothering with the leave quests here either, it looks like, since we're so high level. T for 3. Well met, adventurer. I'm Giselbert, head of security here at Little Alamigo. I heard tell that you had business with Gundobald. Knowing the bristly old bear, I don't doubt he told you to bugger off. Owing to their hardships, the refugees don't trust anyone but themselves. Not even my men and I can get so much as a word of thanks out of them despite watching the place day and night. But thanks or no, I try to help my fellow man when I can, and you seem a decent sort. If you tell me what's brought you here, might be as I can lend a hand. On the trail of a masked villain, you say? Can't say that sounds familiar, but I have men on lookout for a Malja to the south of here. If there's been any suspicious activity, they are like to have seen it. I had a mind to take them each a cup of sweet Thanalin tea so as to lift their spirits. If you were to run this little errand in my stead, they'd be all the more willing to tell you what they know. Alright, before I do that, I'm going to knock out this quest over here at the Temple of Charn. The Temple of Karn or Charn, I don't know which one. Let's see, I'm level 40. This guy is level 29. Yeah, we're more than 10 levels above him. Just run around him and do nothing, right? Welcome to the sunken Temple of Charn, or what remains of it at least, used by ancient Beladians as a place to worship the sun goddess as Azema. Much about the temple's history remains shrouded in mystery. While we have sent a research team into the depths, I regret to say that the investigation proceeds at a snail's pace, that is, when it proceeds at all. It would seem that the Beladians have rigged the temple with all manner of devious traps and snares to deter temple robbers, no doubt. We have recruited adventurers to assist in disarming the traps, but be forewarned, many who have entered have yet to return. Should you wish to brave the depths, we would welcome your aid. Alright, and that'll unlock that dungeon for later, should we have occasion to visit it. Alright. Now let's go deliver some tea. Oh, there's some Amalja. Now that's something else I've been meaning to do. I don't want to do my hunt log so much as I want to do for Thaumaturge, as much as I want to do the one for the Immortal Flames. And yeah, this is one we need for that, since we haven't even done anything with our hunt log. Let's go ahead and let's refresh our Gazal greens here for our Chocobo so he stays around. Take out these. We might attract a few, but that's okay. Yep, here comes a bruiser. One of three. Okay, well, let's see if it grabs that other one. Just a single this time. And you can see now how this road to 80 is really not very beneficial when it comes to leveling your Chocobo as you go, because if you are so many levels above, more than 10 levels above the monster, you're not going to get any experience. Therefore, your Chocobo does not get any experience either. So that's too bad. Alright, I got some tea for you guys. There we go. Who the hells are you? I'm trying to conserve energy here, so leave me alone. Okay, Cranky. Well, ain't ye considerate? My thanks, friend. What's that? A masked villain hiding among the refugees like as not. Me compatriots as live here go about as though they're dead on their feet. 'Tis near impossible to tell what's on their minds. For all I know, they're all up to no good. You there, are you an Amalja? No? Then carry on. Ah, this sophisticated aroma. It has been forever since I had a drop of sweet thanalin. I'm going to enjoy this. What? A masked man? Don't know, don't care. Unless he's got dark scaly skin, stands 10 fulms tall, and has the face of a lizard, then I don't give a mummer's fart. Shoo, don't bother me. If the Amalja overrun us, I'm blaming you. For me? You shouldn't have. Sorry? A suspicious masked man? As a matter of fact, I caught a glimpse of someone fitting that description during patrol. Well, I couldn't quite make out whether it was a man or not, what with the mask and the robe, but assuming it was a he was talking with some Alamegans. I assumed he was one of them. And let's see, there's another spot down there, but I think I will wait on that for now. Let's go back up here and report to Giselbert. Oh gosh, I don't think I have attuned to this, have I? Yeah, that would be annoying, to leave here and then have to come back again. Ah, you're back. So did my lookouts have aught to share with you? That doesn't sound like much to go by. If you're to get any further in your investigation, seems to me you'll need the cooperation of the Alamegans. For this, you'll need to win their trust, and that won't be an easy task. And let's see. Silver spectacles, which we've already got, and they're not using because of the robe that we're wearing. Foot in the door, 25 level. So you're determined to press on with your investigation? Then I have some advice to offer. As I said before, you won't get far without the Alamegans' trust, and the best way to win that trust is to get a compatriot of theirs, someone they respect, to vouch for you. Coin does the talking in Ul'dah, but the Alamegans are bound by something far stronger, if not as tangible, a common purpose. That purpose is, of course, the liberation of their home from the Garleans. Gundobald belongs to the Alamegan resistance, so your best bet would be someone who's part of the same crew. If you know any well-connected people, you might want to start by asking them. So we'll be asking Minfilia about that, but what we will be doing, we're going to be stopping here, and let's see, Minfilia is out there near Vesper Bay. Yep. So we need to do our Thaumaturge quest there as well. So let's just go ahead and port on over there. Or actually, we'll stop here. And let's see. Yeah, we'll say we don't want to sit there in Vesper Bay offline. So we'll sit here offline. Then next time we'll port on over to Vesper Bay, work on our Thaumaturge job quest, and speak with Minfilia to see what needs to be done next. So anyways, that's it for today. I appreciate you hanging out here with me for 3.5 hours, and next time we'll pick up with more story, and sounds like we'll be focused on story pretty much for the duration of the next stream. So thanks again. Hope you have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are, and by all means drop a message in the chat if you've got anything you want to say along the way. I'll be happy to get back to you. And catch us again on Saturday. I'll be here Saturday and Sunday for a stream to pick up this story again. So take care of yourself. Have a great time. Take care. Bye-bye.